Hello, I am uh, Dr. Rajendra Buradikatti, a writer based in Shumoga city in Karnataka. Today, I am going to present a Vachana, originally composed in Kannada by one of the major writers of medieval Kannada literature, Basveshwara, who is popularly known as Basavanna. Let me recite the Vachana. This Vachana is one of the famous Vachanas, not only composed by Basavanna, but also in the whole Vachana literature. Let me recite the Vachana first. The lines of the Vachana go like this. If spoken, speech must like a string of pearls. If spoken, speech must like a string of pearls. If spoken, speech must be like a luster of ruby. If spoken, speech must be like a luster of ruby. If spoken, speech must be like a translucent crystal. If spoken, speech must be like a translucent crystal. If spoken, speech, linga must say yes, yes in acceptance. If spoken speech, linga must say yes, yes in acceptance. If you speak but do not act, if you speak but do not act, bound by it, how will Kudala Sangama Deva cherish you? How will Kudala Sangama Deva cherish you? This is the Vachana. Let me quote the original text which is in Kannada. The lines of the original text go like this. ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮುತ್ತಿನ ಹಾರದಂತಿರಬೇಕು, ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮುತ್ತಿನ ಹಾರದಂತಿರಬೇಕು, ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯದ ದೀಪ್ತಿಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು. ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮುತ್ತಿನ ಹಾರದಂತಿರಬೇಕು, ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯದ ದೀಪ್ತಿಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು, ನುಡಿದರೆ ಸ್ಫಟಿಕದ ಸಲಾಕೆಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು, ನುಡಿದರೆ ಸ್ಫಟಿಕದ ಸಲಾಕೆಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು, ನುಡಿದರೆ ಲಿಂಗ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿ ಹೌದೌದು ಎನ್ನಬೇಕು, ನುಡಿದರೆ ಲಿಂಗ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿ ಹೌದೌದು ಎನ್ನಬೇಕು, ನುಡಿಯೊಳಗಾಡಿ ನಡೆಯದಿದ್ದರೆ, ನುಡಿಯೊಳಗಾಡಿ ನಡೆಯದಿದ್ದರೆ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವನೆಂತೊಲಿವನಯ್ಯ, ಎಂತೊಲಿವನಯ್ಯ. This is the original text in Kannada, composed by Basavanna. Now let me go line by line. The first line, in the first line, Basavanna says, if spoken, speech must be like a string of pearls. In the original text, Basavanna used two very important words in the first line. ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮುತ್ತಿನ ಹಾರದಂತಿರಬೇಕು. He uses two important words, muttu, hara. So muttu, pearls, hara, the string, the garland, the necklace. Two very important words Basavanna uses in this line. Let me say what is the important significance of these words. You know, pearls is famous for its value. It's a valuable thing. Means our words should be valuable. We should use valuable words. Not only valuable words, he uses the phrase string of pearls, garland of pearls, necklace of pearls, muttina hara. The pearls, if the pearls are laying here and there, it is not useful. These valuable pearls are to be tied in a string to make a garland. Means it is not enough if our words are valuable. They should be valuable, and also they should be tied in a meaningful way. They should be arranged in a systematic way to give a meaning. The central idea of the first line is that our speech must be valuable. Our words must be valuable as well as meaningful. This is the meaning of the first line. ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮುತ್ತಿನ ಹಾರದಂತಿರಬೇಕು. If spoken, speech must be like a string of pearls. The next line goes like this. If spoken, speech must be like a luster of ruby. ನುಡಿದರೆ ಸ್ಫಟಿಕದ ಸಲಾಕೆಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು. ನುಡಿದರೆ ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯದ ದೀಪ್ತಿಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು. ಮಾಣಿಕ್ಯದ ದೀಪ್ತಿಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು. If spoken, speech must be like a luster of ruby. You know, ruby is famous for radiance. Luminance means brightness. When we speak, our words should be bright. What the word bright means here? Clarity. We should use clear word. We should use the words which are giving clear meaning. Basavanna says, the luster of ruby. Ruby, as I already told you, it is famous for radiance, brightness, and luminance. The luminity is very important here. Our words should be clear. This is the meaning of the second line. The third line goes like this. If spoken, speech must be like a translucent crystal. Translucent crystal. ನುಡಿದರೆ ಸ್ಫಟಿಕದ ಸಲಾಕೆಯಂತಿರಬೇಕು. ಬಸವಣ್ಣ ಯೂಸಸ್ ಸ್ಫಟಿಕ ಸಲಾಕೆ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪರೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ರಿಸ್ಟಲ್. The meaning of this line is that, you know, crystal purifies. It says our word should be transparent without any consistency. Transparent. The transparent words are to be used by us in our speech. If next line, if spoken speech, linga must say yes, yes in acceptance. Basavanna says, if we speak, if we use words in our speech, God should say, God must say, yes, yes, you are right, in acceptance. ಲಿಂಗ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿ ಹೌದೌದೆನಬೇಕು. ಬಸವಣ್ಣ ಯೂಸಸ್ ದ ವರ್ಡ್ ಲಿಂಗ ಮೆಚ್ಚಿ ಹೌದೌದೆನಬೇಕು. ಈ ಲಿಂಗ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಗಾಡ್. ಇಫ್ ವಿ ಸ್ಪೀಕ್, ದ ಗಾಡ್ should appreciate our words and says, yes, yes, you are right, you are in the right way, like this. After saying all these things, Basavanna put a very important condition at the end of this Vachana. The condition is like this: if you speak but do not act bound by it, ನುಡಿಯೊಳಗಾಡಿ ನಡೆಯದಿದ್ದರೆ, ನುಡಿಯೊಳಗಾಡಿ ನಡೆಯದಿದ್ದರೆ, ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಬಟ್ ಡು ನಾಟ್ ಆಕ್ಟ್ ಬೌಂಡ್ ಬೈ ಇಟ್, ಹೌ ವಿಲ್ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ಚೆರಿಶ್ ಯು? ಹೌ ವಿಲ್ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ಬ್ಲೆಸ್ ಯು? ಹೌ ವಿಲ್ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವ ಅಗ್ರಿ ವಿತ್ ಯು? ನೆವರ್ ಅಗ್ರಿ. ದಿಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ our speech and action should go in the same direction, side by side. There must be a coordination between our speech and action. Then only it is useful, meaningful. Otherwise, useless. This is the central idea of this Vachana. In the first line, Basavanna says about the purity and the meaning of the speech. In the second line, clarity. In the third line, the transparency. At the end, he put a condition that our speech must go in the same direction as our actions are there. Actions and speech should go in the same direction with coordination. This is the central idea. Then only the speech will be meaningful and valuable. Otherwise, our speech will have no meaning. It is meaningless. This is the Vachana composed by Basavanna. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.